Hello, everybody out there. I don't know why I have all this energy, because to be honest, I'm tired.
That's why. That's why you have the energy.
That's right.
It's that last. That's
kick.
your second wind, and after this, you are done.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Welcome back to our channel, Two Brown Girls, Miss Kev on stage,
Deandra Giselle,
and she's getting married.
2 months.
2 months.
Hey.
2 months. 2 months.
We're both tired. So we're dancing.
And making up songs. The 2 month songs. Catch it on iTunes. They were right down for 99 cents.
Scotty gonna have the beat. He gonna have the track later.
Listen. Scotty's been on his same game. You listen. Let me give you a plug. If you have a YouTube channel, if you have anything and you need some original music,
check out Inverse Productions.
Bam. His Instagram information's in the description box.
Yes.
Scotty Fingers. Hit him up. He does all of our music. And it be popping.
He's awesome. He's talented. He plays several instruments.
He sings.
He'll mess around and reference the song for you. He writes songs. You know.
He's the plug.
He's the plug.
He's the plug you need.
We are getting married June 10th of this year. I feel like it was just in a few months ago that we got engaged. So January 17th of 2016, he proposed.
Sweetest proposal.
Lied to me about everything because I'm nosy, y'all. I be like, what's happening?
Tell me again.
Yeah, so I mean, he had to get my sister involved. I'm very close to my sister. My sister called me and she was like, I really need sister time. I'm going through a lot. I need your help. And I was like, I'm praise and worship leader at my church, and he's minister of music. And I was like, so I can't leave church on Sunday. Like, I have a job to do. Like, I can't go to your house. Yeah. And she was like, but I need you. Tears and everything. Like, we were talking on the phone, but she sounded like she was really crying. Aww. So I was like, babe, can I not go to church? Like, is it okay? And, because he's the leader, you got to ask the leader, if he can leave. Yes. And he was like, yeah, help her. And I should have known.
That was your first inclination.
That was my first, because he never. If I say I can't go, so you just gonna leave me? I was like, okay, but I was so concerned about like whatever it was she was going through. So I went to my sister, and the reason why he didn't want me to go to church is because he invited a lot of our church family, and he didn't want someone to spill the beans about what was happening later on that day.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so he even unfriended me on all social media.
He did. Okay.
And because
he was doing updates to the rest of the world.
Yes.
So she wouldn't see it.
And because I'm not on my social media all the time, I never noticed. Because I probably would have been like, why can't I find your profile today? What's going on? He
doesn't actually post that much anyway.
No, he doesn't. And then my sister lives in Orange County, which is about an hour and a half away from where I live. So what ended up happening is he drove me to her, left me there. The plan was for me to stop and have be taking a picture with my sister, and he was gonna come up behind me. But it was cold, and I did not.
Listen, the weather ruined everybody's plan. Yeah. Keep going.
It was cold. I was not about to, because my sister's like, turn around and take a picture. I was like, it's cold. I'm ready to go inside. What is wrong with you? We're here for a meeting. Y'all said we was late. Like, I'm going off. And all of a sudden, he comes out of the restaurant. And he was and I was like, well, what are you doing here? You coming to the meeting too?
So here we are on our way to church on Sunday morning, January 17th. And something hit me. It's very important to me. I'm riding with my son, and I've kept it away from him for a while because he has a hard time keeping secrets. But I'm going to ask him now. This is important to me. So, someone I consider my son already, say hi, Zaire. So, Zaire, is it okay? Do I have your permission to marry your mom?
Yes.
Well, if he said yes, then all I needed is one more person to say yes. And hopefully later today she's going to say yes. So, we will see you all at the engagement. Deuces.
What's happening right now? I don't know.
I don't know. I was just told to get out the way. I don't really know anything. Okay. So, on this day, 6 years ago, I saved my life. On this day, 3 years ago, I went through the most dramatic time of my life. By my side, he was the scariest time of my life. He was right there when I was in the best support, the best help that anybody could ask for. So today, on this day, January 17th, 2016, I want to ask you.
No way. Oh my gosh! This is not real. This is like a dream. You guys are crazy.
You take a walk this way.
Oh my gosh.
You guys missed the entire thing. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
He's out here talking about, oh, she drives a silver truck, and he drove in a white Jeep. It was who I thought it was.
It wasn't white girl.
No, they weren't white girls.
It was them. I don't know how we would have got up here without them seeing us. Okay, what
We were coming from around that corner, though. We were waiting. We were going to walk out when you guys were taking the picture. So we
I was like, it's cold. I want to go inside.
Was it right here on this bridge?
No, we
Well.
And he was like stalling because
We were in the background trying to see. And there was like a
communication.
like it was a miscommunication of like when she was coming or what car you were coming in.
Yes. So, my son, he told Scotty's dad what car we were coming in, which was my sister's car, but we actually took her boyfriend's car.
That's what it
because
was.
and so they were looking for the wrong type of car.
Right.
And when we pulled up, and once I got like across this bridge, then everyone was supposed to come around, but that didn't happen because actually
We were in the back like waiting. Waiting. We didn't see anything.
And it was funny because Scotty, he was pausing, and I was just
He
like,
was waiting for us.
he was waiting for them, and I could be a little aggressive. I was like, what is happening? What are you doing? Why are you just looking like that? Like, I'm getting all annoyed. Like, it's cold out here. Nobody's answering my questions. Like, I'm about to go inside and leave all y'all. And then finally, he just grabbed both hands, and he says his spiel, and then gets on one knee, and he was like, will you marry me? And I was like, no. But not no, but it was like, no way.
Yeah.
Like, what? Wow.
Emotions
And
in the note.
it's so funny because I was thinking about men have so much pressure in that moment. Even if they know you're going to say yes.
It's still a lot of pressure.
It's still a lot of pressure. And he asked my dad a whole year ago.
Yeah, that was sweet.
I'll have that video too. My dad was wrong for what he did. My dad didn't answer for a long
No?
time. He's asking my dad for, my hand in marriage or whatever. And this server comes up and my dad was like, we're talking. Such shade. So fast forward, Melissa came with me to choose my dress.
I did. I was there.
It came.
It's beautiful.
My final fitting is coming up next week. So that I have I got like all the parts. I have gifts for the bridesmaids. Melissa's one of my bridesmaids. And so we are coming up. Like, it's happening.
Sooner than later, child.
Sooner than later. Everyone's asking, am I excited? No.
Are you nervous?
No. I'm just ready for it to be over.
I was going to say, are you at the I'm ready for it to be over?
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. It has nothing to do with Scotty and I's relationship.
If you've ever planned a wedding, if you're married, obviously you've planned a wedding, you understand that sentiment. That it really has nothing to do with like the stability or a reflection of the relationship as much as it has to do with just wedding planning.
Like, I literally just want to be married already. So the thing is, there's a lot of moving parts, and if you're planning it yourself without a planner, a wedding planner, there's a lot of mini pieces that
It's a huge puzzle that has to come together.
Yeah, and people bring them up all the time. So honestly, what calms me down if you're planning a wedding, if you're getting married, is remembering what the most important thing is, which is that you and your spouse are getting married. And that's all that matters.
And that's all that matters.
If the flowers don't come even though you ordered them on time, oh well.
It doesn't matter. You know what? So that was key. That was really good. Kevin and I just went to a marriage conference a few weeks ago that we were part of, and one of the things the guys said was to invest in as much time in your wedding planning, invest as much time in your marriage planning as you do your wedding planning.
Absolutely. I have to remember that the most important thing is that we're getting married. It's been, I wouldn't say a long time coming, because we had planned not like, oh, on this day we're getting married, but we had decided that there were things that we want to work on first as far as our personal selves and then come together. But the other thing too is that we're a blended family. And so, you know, he has a son, I have a son, and we're coming together and being a family. So that is actually been really easy when I think about it. It could be because our kids are young.
Mm-hmm. And you guys have worked on it for a long time.
Oh my gosh, yeah. We worked on it for a long time. And but at the end of the day, it's just about him and I. So if our programs don't get printed right, I'm going to be mad if the food don't taste good, though. Because
you can be mad at that. You know, a funny story is my program for my wedding has the wrong year. I didn't notice it until probably 4 years ago.
Wait, really?
No one ever said anything. And someone, it was probably about 4 years ago, probably around our 10th year anniversary, maybe 9th, 10th year anniversary when we first moved here. Someone posted, look what I have, Melissa, and posted it on Facebook, or a
and
copy
you were
of
like,
it.
that's not when we got married.
And I was like, Kev, what year did we get married? Did you know our program said the year? I think it said the year prior.
Wow.
No one noticed.
Yeah. Because those things don't matter. People are so caught up in the memory and the moment of it, especially those who really care about you guys and want to see you prosper, that nobody's going to care if there's not a program. You know, no one's going to care if something doesn't, you know, come out as you want it to be, you know, because no one even knew your vision. You knew it, not them.
Amen.
The thing that is the weirdest to me is the name change. I'm old school. I don't believe in hyphenating. I don't believe in keeping my last name. I do believe in just changing. For those of you guys, I have clients that are like, "Girl, don't change your name." That, you know, if that's you, that's you. If that's how you feel. My last name is pretty regular, so I'm like, no shade, Dad. So I just feel like, you know, I'm becoming a family. You know what I mean? I'm creating my own family, so I need to change my name. And Melissa has been through everything, because I have called, I've been upset, I've been like,
you know, it's what planning a wedding. You go through the gamut of emotion. Like, you go through highs, you go through anger, you go through lows, you go through I want to stab you, but I don't want to stab you. I actually want to stab her, but I may not want to stab her because I think I want to stab him. Like, you go through it. It is so
different.
Stressful.
It's stressful, and I think I'm a different type of person, or a female. I'm not very emotional. So like, even when we were picking out the dress, Melissa's like, "Are you excited?"
I know.
And I was like, "Yeah."
It's so pretty, you guys.
And she was so pumped.
Because you know, like, the thing is, you know when it's the dress.
Yeah.
And that's the excitement where it's like.
Yes. It was funny because I tried on multiple dresses, as you're supposed to. And the first one, you know, people be like, oh yeah, that's pretty. That's a pretty dress. That's a pretty dress. But when you go out and they're like, and I tried it on twice, and both times I got the, I was like, okay, well, this is the dress.
And it was me, your mom was on FaceTime, and your sister, and we're all like,
And my mom actually picked out that dress because she was on FaceTime, and so I was just showing her dresses on the rack. She was like, get that one. I was like, Mom, this is kind of a lot. And she was like, get that one and try it on for me. And I was like, okay. And I ended up choosing it.
That's it. It was the dress.
If you're planning a wedding, make sure that you get your priorities in straight. Don't leave your fiance behind in your planning.
Make sure they're involved.
Make sure they're involved. And if you have a guy who is like, yeah, I don't care. Don't take that as he doesn't care about the wedding. But a lot of men don't care about the details. They just want to know that what time is the wedding and do you prefer them to wear this color or this color.
The end.
So, anyways, thank you so much for watching Two Brown Girls. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you guys have a wedding coming up or if you have questions about planning, put in the comment box below.
Yes.
We read them, y'all.
We read them. Offer any suggestions and pray. Pray for her. Pray for her patience. Pray for her sanity. Pray for the people in the wedding. Pray for a beautiful day. Pray for their relationship, the longevity of their marriage. Pray for these things. Like, lift the sister up in prayer.
Thank you. I received that. Thank you. Until next time.
Until next time.
Bye.